Hello and welcome back to the Ask Johnny show. By Jingos, we've got some interesting stuff for you today. Conspiracy theories, cows, all sorts of stuff. Stuff you want to see. We know because you've been writing in and telling us that, Johnny, we want to see more about cows and conspiracy theories. So here we go with Ask Johnny.
In your homes, I repeat. Stay in your homes. Your personal safety, the safety of the entire city, depends upon your full cooperation with the military authorities.
G'day, Johnny. It's great to be here for another edition of Ask Johnny. G'day, Johnny. It's great to have you here too for another edition of Ask Johnny. Good-o, we'll get on to it, Johnny. This is from Wally in Spain. G'day, Wally in Spain. And hello to everybody watching us in Spain. Keep doing that. There's millions of followers over there, I'm sure. But Johnny, Wally says, and this is in reference to the Ask Johnny channel, setting up a fund, a fighting fund for Fight for Our Cows, because of the shocking allegations that cows are responsible for a majority of the greenhouse gases. We're going to stand up for our cows. Yeah. Anyway, Johnny, Wally says, I have heard that the cows of the island of Corsica in the Mediterranean are taking over the beaches. I am very aware of your Fight for Our Cows project. Are the cows themselves realising they are in mortal danger? This could be the beginning of a fight back of bovines to ensure their ultimate safety. Could this be true, Johnny? Signed, Wally in Spain. Thanks, Wally. Keep watching. Johnny, is this a sign of the cows fighting back after those unfortunate accusations? The cows, the Corsican cows, oh Jesus, that's been going on for years, Johnny.
Animals roaming the empty cities and countryside have been common during the pandemic, many taking advantage of a lack of humans. But in one idyllic tourist hotspot, there are some Corsican cows who don't want to relinquish the beach. It is normal for the herd of wild cows to take up residency on the same stretch of beach every year, as reported by The Cut.
They've been having a free reign of that place for a couple of 100 years at least. Now, if this goes on, I can see a time when the cows won't let any bloody people on the island at all. Have a look at this bloke just going about his business doing some yoga on the beach.
She doesn't like him.
And of course, we here at the Ask Johnny channel have a soft spot for cows. Yeah, you got something there, young fella. Yeah, they'll have to call in the army, I reckon. It'll be a bloodbath. Oh, come on, Johnny, that sounds like just bullshit. Yeah. Yeah, it's obvious. The authorities don't want a Planet of the Apes scenario with these cows. Planet of the Cows, or Island of the Cows. They're fearful of it. What, cows? No, Johnny, that can't be right. But you know, times have changed with cows. When I was a little boy back in the 60s, black and white TV on the farm, we had cows. You know, my old man and me, we never put up with any gump from those bloody cows. If they didn't do what they were told, they got a good slap across the arse. Now, if the cows do take it further, I foresee a type of Afghanistan airlift coming on, where the tourists are going to have to be airlifted from the Corsican airport under military guard because the cows, they've probably surrounded the joint. I don't know whether cows have even got the brains enough to organise this sort of thing. But they just can't go on doing whatever the fucking hell they want to do. Sound advice there, Johnny, as usual. But we've got a letter here, another letter, and it's from Alice in South Korea. And we love you all in South Korea. Keep watching the Ask Johnny channel. Don't worry about those northern neighbours. We'll be looking after you. And Alice from South Korea says, Johnny, I love watching your outstanding videos you and the other Johnny produce. Please find enclosed a couple of videos I found overnight. They are astonishing, to say the least. They were taken during a recent program of the Catholic Talk Show. And the show's theme at the time was, ironically, discussing conspiracy theories. I hope you find them helpful, Johnny. Signed, Alice from South Korea. Thanks, Alice. We'll be looking at them. Johnny, what do you think of these? Yeah, we've reviewed the videos all right, Johnny. And we found them very disturbing. Have a look at a couple of these.
Actually murdered by forces inside the Vatican Curia. Corruption.
Yeah.
Now, there's a lot kind of to this. I mean, some of these...
There is no doubt that Jesus' doll thing is nodding its head in agreement with whatever bullshit those blokes are talking about. Yeah, they do look like they're nodding. He's nodding all right. Have a look again.
The last person the Pope was seen alive was with this bishop who was in charge of appointing all these kind of nefarious bishops.
Did they? Now, it's obvious that there is some mystery afoot here. Is it possible that there's some sort of Holy Spirit up there that can actually come down and manifest itself into a doll's body and start shaking its bloody head when it hears human conversation? Yeah, that could be true. We found no evidence of wires or batteries, Johnny. In fact, the old Pope doll alongside him, he has a bit of a nod too occasionally.
Corruption.
Yeah.
Now, there's a lot kind of to this. I mean...
Is it a hoax? Or is it a real manifestation? And we want everybody out there watching, the thousands from around the world, to send in your videos of any creepy sort of videos that you've captured. And Johnny and I and the rest of the Ask Johnny team will preview them, review them, whatever you want to call them, and we'll see if we can get to the bottom of it. Right. And he's a pretty good looking Jesus too. He's not one of those ugly ones they're coming up with lately. We've studied it from every angle, Johnny. You and I. And there can be no doubt that this is a spiritual manifestation. And I'm going to be writing to the Vatican, writing to the Pope, and I'm bringing his attention to this particular matter and see what he can come up with. Did they? So in summing up, do they know all this, or are they just fucking around? It certainly is intriguing. It's amazing that no one else has picked that up, Johnny. And to anyone else out there who's got some weird bloody videos, spiritual, religious, or just spooky, send them in to us. We'll go through them with a fine-tooth comb and try and sort out what the hell is going on. Yeah, Johnny, we used to have a plastic dog that used to sit up in the back window of the car and nod his head like that. Perhaps he was a messenger of the Lord too. Well, what do you think of all that? You know, a wise man once said, if no one's watching the people in power, then no one's bloody watching them. But for now, it's goodbye from the Ask Johnny channel. We'll be back shortly. We'll see you then.